Hello, Imperias. Hello, Alias Buck and Doorbell Streams and Arcream Paradox. Yeah. Da 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 da. Aryan UK as well. Da da da. Ooh. It's such a good song. Iomia, hello. Bayoshi Akira, hello. Comment for more lyrics. Thank you, Jesus. Hello, Elduin. Yeah. I'm giving this just a little taste of that pre-stream vibe, since I didn't really get like my full 5 minutes or anything. Yeah. But I hope that you enjoyed Dev Insights. I think someone wants me on Bargain Inspiration 3. I don't deserve it. Are you kidding me? I have no training. None. Alright. Anyway, let's do the dang thing! Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. Greetings, champions, and welcome to Mars Guiding Hand. I am Mars, and this is Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms, a free-to-play, officially licensed Dungeons & Dragons formation strategy management game from Codename Entertainment. On this part of the stream, we take a look at the latest content, discuss strategies, and answer any questions that you may have about the game. So get cozy and join me for a couple of hours, the full 2 hours this time. We had 90 minutes yesterday, full 2 hours this time. And let's take a deeper look at all things Idle Champions. Today is December 2nd, a Thursday, 2021. And on this 88th? Yeah? 88th episode? Yeah, my calendar says 88. We're going to be talking about... well, we're going to unlock Xeraphon. I wrestled with, like, do I want to unlock Xeraphon before the show or during? That way you get to see the unlock adventure, and I settled on during. So, we're going to do the unlock adventure right now. Let me go ahead and spin that up for us. And chat, I want you to have a say in this. Throw out some champion names. DPS champion names, please. I want your help in helping me to decide what DPS I'm going to build my formation around for doing this. Because, like, just doing Ashara all the time... No. I want to make it more interesting. I want to make it more fun. So you start throwing out some DPS specifically. Got to have the DPS role, okay? Or, like, secret DPSs, you know, like Hitch and whatever. So, anyway, do that. And I'm going to start up lesson and classes. See, Martin is going to take, like, the most popular suggestions and make a poll out of them so that you can then vote for it. Thank you, Martin, for handling that. Oh, and by the way, Martin is helping me today. So, if you have questions, grab them. Martin's going to grab them, I mean, and I'm going to put them in the question document for me. Thank you, Martin. So, a lesson in classes. This is a variant, a new variant for the new base adventure that came out yesterday called The Fall of Ythrin. This is at the very end of Icewind Dale Rime of the Frost Maiden. We've got the Fall of Ythrin adventure. Once you've cleared this base adventure, which we did yesterday, you get access to Icequake, which is just an awesome name, and a lesson in classes. And this is the one, specifically, you gotta do in order to unlock Xeraphon, which I'm very excited about, because I don't have them yet. So, destroy the Ythrin Mythalar with only one of each class at a time. Xeraphon joins the formation for this adventure to see what it's like to fight alongside the champions. They don't attack, they're just here to observe, like Artemis. Only one champion of each class can be included in the formation at any time. It's one of my old trials from the Idle Trials project, which is cool. Like, it's always fun when I get a little taste of that in the actual game. Multi-class champions count for all of their classes, so never play nerds for this one. Xeraphon does not have a class for this variant. In an attempt to distract and confuse the enemies, Xeraphon transforms into the first enemy who spawns in each area, increasing damage against that type of enemy by 100% for the rest of the area. Cool. If I beat this, which is stage 725, I get Xeraphon. I get 1,450 gems, which is quite a sum, and I also get whatever amount of Oral's Favor that I get from this. Xeraphon's going to take up one of the, like, most useful spots in the formation, which sucks, honestly. That's going to make it hard, but I will move with it. I will work with it. It's worth it. I got to get my champion. Gotta get him. I don't want an established formation for this one. No, no, stop it. Stop it. No, stop it. Okay. Alright, and, well, I tell you what. I suppose we can go ahead and just let Speed Team go for now, because the, click damage is going to take me to at least, like, 200 a year. So I don't even need to worry about it yet. But... Oh, I love when the song gets quiet here. That gelatinous cube, you know, it goes around the dungeon and does its job. It's picking up dead things and living things too, and just draining the life out of them with its acidic ooze. When it's done, you only got the bones and the metal too. And that's just the gelatinous cube. I love that. It's not the words he uses, but you get the idea. Go listen to the full version with lyrics. It's fantastic. Gelatinous Cube, unsung here in the dungeon. Alright, so, we should have a poll going at this point. Thank you, Martin, for arranging that. Which will let me know which DPS I'm going to actually build around for doing this. While I'm waiting to find out about the result of that, I'll go ahead and say, today's tea is a decaf chai from Twinnings, because it's actually very late here. It's very late in the day. It is dark outside, past sunset, so I'm going to take a decaf tea and just take the edge off. I don't need to be any more piped than I currently am. Turn my mug warmer on. Oh, is the code spelled wrong? Sorry. My bad. Yeah, and Lucilla, apologies. I guess I'm one of the last holdouts for captions. It's not because I don't want to. I want captions. It's just because, like, I haven't had approval for it or, like, really been shown how to do it. But that should change starting next week. I should have captions on all of my content starting next week. Like, my current overlay doesn't even have, like, space for it, but I'm getting a new overlay. Glow up. So, yeah. Oh, hey, Luke, decaf, heresy. Only because it's so late already. Yeah. Oh, Martin says, I'm sorry, chat wants Delana. I knew it! I knew it! I predicted you were gonna... okay. I'm curious, what was the weight there? Like, how badly did chat want Delana? Did Delana win in a landslide? But I'll go ahead and start setting that up. Because I'm a Mars of my word. I'll take Tides of Chaos. Alright, I'm gonna do, definitely Witchlight. It's the best. It's the best. The best skin for Delana. Okay, so... if Delana is what I have to work with, it's a good thing I already legendaried something for her. Yeah. Alright, so happy about that at least. Let's see what we can do with this. The early stages, I'm not bothered whatsoever, because, I mean, I'm going to get through the vast majority of these early stages just by click damage alone. Like, the armored bosses and segmented bosses, sure, that's going to be a little bit of a slowdown, but otherwise, my speed champions, my click damage is going to take care of things. Oh, hey, look, Xeraphon's already disguised. Ha! Nice. I do want to make a meme team, Snow Lover, because all champions matter. All champions are special. All champions matter. Oh, Strix was second place. I see. Oh, yeah, that's a pretty heavy weight toward Delana. Alright, okay, if that's what y'all want, that's what I'll do. We're gonna do Delana DPS on Guiding Hand today, on Late Night, Mars Edition. Oh yeah, here we go. Spoilers if you haven't seen this boss in this adventure yet. It's the Tarrasque! I have a shirt just for this. Isn't that cool? It's the Tarrasque! It's exciting. Please claim the Year's End Festival chest is stressing me out. Honestly, it is for me as well. That's why I tried to hide the UI. I was hoping it would go away. but it's not, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it. So, hey, it's the Year's End Festival. If you didn't know already, you can do that right now. It started yesterday, so if you've missed day 1, then oops. But you can still get day 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And if you get 4 out of 7, you also get a free bonus. So just don't forget to open up your game every day and claim your Year's End chest. It's just for free. It's just free stuff. It's literally just free stuff. Huge potion of giant strength, huge potion of fire breath, a large blacksmithing contract. Yes. A time gate piece, and a Modron chest. Yes. Because you can never have enough pipes. I'm going to open that right now, actually. Okay. Okay. Honestly, I think I did need more of these, so I am happy about that. The rest is kind of a bust, but I'm happy about that one. Okay, so yeah, that's day 2. And just come back for more. Alright, another segmented health boss, that's fine. So, if we're building around Delana... Oh, hello, Grumpy. Good to see you. If we're building around Delana, Delana wants to be in the back. Yeah. Delana wants to attack faster because they stack their own damage. And Delana wants to be in the back because however many champions are in front of her, she gets a bonus for that as well. Okay. Is this single tank? Yes. Okay. So I want single tank. And preferably someone... I'm going to start with my tank. I'm starting with my tank, okay? I want a tank whose position relative to the DPS doesn't matter. Because, like, I like Nayeli. She's one of the most simple-to-use tanks in the game. But you want your DPS to be immediately behind her, which isn't going to really work. It's not really going to work for Delana, because Delana wants to be as far back as possible. So, right now, I'm leaning Ayla, because she's one of my favorite tanks anyway. So, I'll keep Ayla there for now. Let's start taking other people out here. Maybe after this boss. Okay, there we go. Start taking people out. Now, I don't know if I want Turiel yet, because I'm kind of just not cashing in on part of Turiel's kit. If I have, if it's a single tank formation already, then there's... I mean, Turiel can still buff, but one of the big draws of Turiel is that Turiel is meant to be used for multi-tank formation. I heard using the nerds is a great idea. They have so few classes. Ha ha ha, Flare Pills. Yeah, no, I realized that yesterday when I was reading the variant info for the first time. I was like, oh, so the nerds are like the worst possible choice to put in your formation for this. Because I'm limited on my classes here. Oh, this is going to be rough. I should actually set up my formation before I take on that boss. Or at least put some people out to begin with. Averin is a Warlock Sorcerer. Oh! Delana is just straight Sorcerer, so I can't use Averin for this. Okay. Okay. Can I use Orkir? She's just playing Cleric, so that's alright. Whittle is a Wizard. So maybe what I can do... Maybe I can have another character with a high attack speed here, so that Whittle will force Delana to attack as fast as that character. Delana currently has a 5.5. Oh, well, now she's doing her ultimate, so it's different. It's very fast now. But, who else might I want? I can't do Omen if I'm doing Orkira. Grama? being a druid, that would be easy to use. Okay. Hey, Baloth, you're a sorcerer. Alright. Oh, this is tough. I love it. How about... No, I can't do Keelik. That's a cleric bard. Intelligence is high enough for Dadius to help. Oh, but Dadius is a wizard and Whittle is a wizard. So that wouldn't work. Kroll is a cleric. Yeah, so that's not gonna work. I could go Stokey. I could go Birdsong, yeah. Oh, but if I want Birdsong, I have to give up Ayla. I don't want to do that. Unless I have another tank in mind already. Evelyn? Easy use. Plus, we can also show off Evelyn's Ascendant skin this way. Wings are a little distracting, but otherwise very cool. I'd have to give up Ayla if I want Birdsong, because they're the same slot. They're the same slot, so that doesn't work. Okay, so if I have Evelyn in here, and this is enough to at least get some levels and start making them go. Oh, can I even do Freely? Bard Warlock. Aha! Freely is available. This is good. This is good. Alright, Delana. You are good. You are chaotic. Okay, so I'll take that. Yeah, Bard Warlock. So I guess I'm locking myself out of Bards and Warlocks here. This is very much not the type of formation that I would usually field, which is great because that's what I wanted. I wanted a weird formation. Alright, Freely, what's your attack timer normally? Evelyn, how about you? 6? Grama? Nope. Or Kira? It's a little faster. Okay, so now I want to start thinking about someone who just attacks quickly. Hey, Stokey. Actually, not very fast. Actually, not very fast. I don't want to juice Ishii, though, because, well, then we'd end up with Ishii DPS instead of Delana DPS. Oh, I can't do Sentry because I've already done Paladin. Jaheira? Nope, can't do Jaheira because I've already taken up Druid. Am I actually gonna have to use Xander? Re-second! Rogue! Xander's actually a good pick! For the formation that I'm trying to build here, Xander's actually not bad! That's amazing! Let's go, team! Oh, but Xander's only gonna buff the column right behind him, and so he's not actually gonna hit... I can switch this around. I can do a little switcheroo here. If I move Orkira here, Whittle there, and Xander there, now Xander is buffing Delana. Okay, so this is working. Alright, we've got room for one more. Every time Xeraphon turns into one of the giant living spell hands, it freaks me out a little bit. Okay. I've got space for putting in one more. And, okay, let's go through the list of what classes are already being taken up. Cleric, Wizard, Druid, not you, Rogue, Paladin, Bard Warlock, Sorcerer, Barbarian. Okay, so Fighter is on the table, as well as Artificer, the only Artificer, Lizaps, and Monk. So those are the only ones I've got available. I can't use Narak as far as Monks go, because the same slot as Delana. So I guess I could go Rosie or Stokey. I don't want Rosie, so I guess I go Stokey between the Monks. Am I forgetting any Monks? Is that all of our Monks? No, I can't go Melf. Melf is a fighter-wizard multiclass, and my wizard is already Whittle. But that being said, I wouldn't mind some Ascendant Melf eye candy on the screen. That's good. Just so we can get the profile picture there. Sean says Morgane. Well, the thing about Morgane... There we go. Same slot as Ayla. Ayla's my tank currently, so I'd have to change out who I'm actually going to make my tank if I wanted to bring in Morgane. So, it's a tough slot, because it feels like there's a lot of good options in slot 9. That's a tough one. I could put Evelyn in for the tank. I'm just worried about her because she doesn't have a self-shield, and she doesn't have healing. She's mainly in here just to share health, and to, buff. Yeah, just share health and buff. I mean, I guess I could Zorbu, but I worry that Zorbu's raw damage is going to be better than DPS, and we're just going to end up with Zorbu DPS despite the positioning. Yeah. I do have Orkira for healing, probably the best healer in the game. So we might just be okay with Orkira, just de facto. Just having Orkira in is probably going to make me okay. And this is always something that I can alter as I go. Like, I'm not locking into what I'm doing. Havilar is fighter class. The real Bunny Beast. Havilar is a fighter. Yeah. So I could go Azaka. I could go... none of these. I could go Havilar. Let's just put Havilar in for now. And we'll do Ascendant. Yeah, that's good. Okay. And bloop, 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 bloop. And I want all the ultimates except Havilar's. And I need to swap her. There we go. That's better. That's better. I want all the ultimates except Gromma's Wall of Stone and Havilar's Imps. Okay, so I think I'm good now, and I'm going to let this ride. So this is going to be the formation I'm going to attempt for unlocking Xeraphon currently. I might need to move some people around, swap some people out. I might have to rethink things. We'll see how it goes. But I feel pretty confident about this. So, hey, how you doing, chat? Oh yeah, familiar on Melf's not needed. That's a good point. Actually, maybe I can tool what familiars I have out here specifically. Oh yeah, because I've got Professor Orb now. I went ahead and picked up Professor Orb. Our second mage hand, technically. Not you. Look at the Tarrasque in the background. Look at that! Look at that! I love that. Apparently Luke, our own Luke McKay, did the background Tarrasque, which I love that. I was so tickled when I saw its tiny rampage in the distance. So funny. Okay, so this feels good. Delana will now have... I mean, even when she's not doing her ultimate. If that's run out. Oh yeah, so yeah. Delana's gone from a 5.5 second cooldown on her attack to a 3 second cooldown, so that'll let her ramp up more quickly. Secret Delana meta? Whittle? Oh. Oh. Okay, so let's do some questions now that we are just on our way. And then later in the show, I will have Xeraphon, and we can actually gear up Xeraphon and talk about Xeraphon. So, what's your favorite song from the new Bardic Inspiration album? Oh goodness, need to review the list. So from the new stuff, this is a mean question, because why would you make me choose? I'll say this, the one I find myself singing, like I'll just catch myself randomly singing without meaning to, is Prince of the Abyss. So, I'll say that. I'll say for now, today my favorite on the new album is Prince of the Abyss. But that might change tomorrow. It might change any day. It's always changing. Jesus is asking, do you happen to have a hey in the Orkira song, Mars? I do. I do. I was very pleased to have contributed that. I didn't know what it was for. Dylan just, like, poked everybody in C&E. Said, like, hey, record yourselves doing a hey for Jason's next Bardic Inspiration. Okay, so I did. And I dropped it in the folder, and I went on with my day. I did, like, 12 recordings. And then just chiseled it down to, like, the one that I really liked, and then put that into the folder, and there it goes. I didn't know that it was going to end up in the Orkira song. So, if you listen very closely, I don't think it would even be possible to discern which of the hays is mine, because they're all just mixed together. But I am technically in there. I am among the course. Very, very pleased with that. Mr. Jake Reed, do you want to show the B&G trick for people? The B&G trick? Oh. Okay, without knowing what this is ahead of time, I'm going to hazard a guess for a class restriction variant like this. Is it something like you can put in one and then ult to get the other one in, even if that other one has a class shared with another character in the formation? I'm guessing that's what you mean, Mr. Jake Reed. I'm gonna give it a shot. Alright, so if I want to actually get Beetle and Grim in here, I'm going to need to take out Whittle and Xander. Yeesh. Alright, so here's Beetle. Nope, not Strix. Give me Jamila. Okay. So, here's... What? Okay. Wait, what? And now I can't... Now I can't put... What? Now I can't put Grim back out. He's Barbarian. I don't have any other... Oh, wait, I have Ayla. Ugh. I'm being so silly. Alright, so I take Ayla out. Alright, let's get Grim back in here. And let me... There we go. Let me level them up. So now that they have specializations, I can reset their specializations. There we go. And this will let me get their cooldown back instantly. Okay. Alright, so I have Beetle out now. And Beetle is a rogue wizard. So let me put Ayla back out here. Let me put Ayla back out here, and I'll reset Beetle and Grim again. There you are. Okay, so I have a Barbarian on the field, Ayla. And if I tag team Beetle... Let's try that again. If I tag team Beetle... Now Grimm's on the field, even though Grimm is also a barbarian. Ha ha. Okay, so that is cool. That's a very cool trick. Mr. Jake Reed, thank you for informing me that that's a thing. That was cool to puzzle out on my own, too, since I didn't know about it beforehand. Neat! Let's go back to Delana DPS, shall we? There we are. Alright, go fight the Tarask. Do good work. That was very interesting. Neat little interaction there. Yeah, exploits. Oh, Sean's aware of it now. Here comes the ban! I always love the energy that you bring to the chat, Sean. Oh yeah, I saw Martin asked in chat, but I'm going to ask out loud so that maybe we can get some answers. Chat, what's your favorite song on the new Bardic Inspiration Volume 2? I mean, there's just so many good ones. Prince of the Abyss, Deal Me In, Gelatinous Cube, Melf's Mighty March, Hive Mind, Neverwinter Dreams. Neverwinter Dreams is also very good. Neverwinter Dreams. Ooh. And etc. There's so many of them. Won't You Be My Friend? Bar none. Good choice, Silverion. I had a cool Twitter interaction. Apparently, Hope didn't know that there was a Bardic Inspiration listening party happening on our channel. So I got to be the one to tell her, like, hey, we had a live listening party, and chat heard your song for the first time, and there was just an outpouring of love and support. And she was like, oh my god, I didn't know. So I sent her the link to the VOD for the exact moment the song starts so that she could see it. I don't know how she didn't know. I guess just no one told her. Oh, for a second I freaked out because I was like, what the heck is that foot? I forgot that's Xander's ultimate. Yeah, the fact that they actually got Hope to sing the Penelope song is chef kiss. It's very good. Very, very good. Q Mischief asked, is Ashara full legendary? Is that what I just saw? That's correct. If I go to my legendary forge, check out my Ashara. Level 7 legendary. Level 7 legendary. Level 6 legendary. Level 10 legendary on slot 4. Level 4. And level 7. So yeah, that's a full legendary Ashara. Because I am an Ashara DPS main at this point. It may not always be, but for now, I really enjoy using Ashara DPS. Which is also why I'm not doing it right now, because of course I do this to myself, because of course I take one of the hardest variants in the game, when my job is to show off new content, and I have to get through this variant to show off the new content, I decide to make it even harder for myself by getting chat to tell me what DPS to use instead of the one that I rely on the most. Oh, I didn't realize that the Tarask had a little banner to read. The Tarask attacks with 2 leg slams, an arm swipe, and a bite. Each attack is subject to a dex save. Cool. I'm actually going to go back and check that out again. What are you more upset about, using Delana or Xander? I'm not upset about either of these things. Are you kidding me? Those of you who follow my own channel know that I like Xander now, because I played Baldur's Gate 3 as Xander. I made a Xander character, like, as true to form as I possibly could, and it was actually really fun. I'm not sure, but I think that's the first time one of those in-game banners has actually referred to that mechanic as a save. They kind of talk around it on the other banners that have that mechanic, but I think it's the first time it's actually been called a save. Sean, just have a familiar on Delana and will pass along her 1-second attack speed. Yeah, well, the point is, I was trying to get Delana's non-ultimate attack speed as fast as possible, so that she could ramp up more quickly when she's not ulting. So, that's why I settled on eventually just getting a 3-second cooldown from Xander, while also buffing with Xander. This is amazing. I love that these two are actually working together. And there's a reason for it. It actually makes sense. Two of the least liked characters in the game, meme characters. And it actually might pull it off. I might be able to get the Xeraphon unlock. I'm going to go ahead and speed up the game at this point, because I do feel pretty good about this. And I won't Fire Breath yet. I'll think about it. Jesus, follow-up question, was your hey just a normal speech hey, an enthusiastic shout hey, or what JCM said was a rather sensual hey? Oh yeah, I caught that. That was a funny moment on Bardic Inspiration listening party. No, mine was like, hey! Like that. So, I think I stuck to the intention. Zerbal, how much are people using Xeraphon's Perfect Imitation? I just saw an E22% increase, but I'm running at 10 times speed to try to max their repeated imitation stacks to see how good they can buff at max. Wow. I mean, E22 is, big numbers. Woof. That's great. I don't know yet for myself because I haven't unlocked them. I'm working on that right now. I'm doing the Lesson in Classes adventure variant so that I can unlock Xeraphon, and then we can play around with Xeraphon. That'll probably be a lot of my content next week. So like learning Xeraphon, how they work. Yeah, I know that there are resources out there, Zoan, where people like do the math. Like there's websites and stuff, but I just haven't checked for Xeraphon stuff. I am curious about it, and I probably will check it out later. But my first taste of Xeraphon, I want to just try myself. See, like feel it out before I just read up on them. But chat, if any of you have already unlocked Xeraphon, tell me, what do you think? What do you think about our new doppelganger boy? Nope, doppelganger person. Need some or a lot of manual work. Yeah. I'm thinking, like, I did read over the Champion Spotlight, the blog post about Xeraphon. And it seems to me that you kind of want to go with, like, one of their... Like, they've got different specs, and, like, the specs will either make Xeraphon's buffs buff better, or it'll make Xeraphon's ult cooldown shorter, so you can spam their ult more. And, like, you'd want to do that to max out one of their formation abilities specifically, and then I guess you would respec, like, you'd use a potion of respec after that, and get them on the buffing side instead. But yeah, it would take a lot of knowing what your formation is going to look like at the end of your run, and planning around that. And you'd also be investing a potion of respec into Xeraphon in order to get, like, the most bang for your buck out of them. So yeah, it seems like this is not an easy character to use on any level, but that's also okay, because once you're at the point that you actually can beat this, you're pretty much proven as far as understanding the game goes. If you can actually use this, if you can use Xeraphon, it's because you've proven that you are worthy of using Xeraphon at that point. Meta or not, Valor Z? I don't know yet. Time will tell. They got to be careful about it, because as an evergreen champion, not an event champion, they're always available, right? So there's no, like, scarcity or anything when it comes to this character. So I wouldn't be surprised if Xeraphon was, like, could have been stronger if they were an event champion as opposed to an evergreen. Maybe. I don't know yet. I haven't actually played them yet. I'm excited to play around with them. I just can't do it yet. But soon. Working on that unlock run. Liberation. What's this notification in-game about Mars unlocking new champion? I don't see anything in Discord's blog updates, announcements, or the patch notes in-game. Is this not live yet? A poorly kept secret or what? Liberation. I guess this just hasn't been posted in the Discord for whatever reason. I'll poke Trevor about that. But yeah, we have a new Icewind Dale Rime of the Frost Maiden update that came out yesterday. And with that update came the newest Evergreen champion as a non-event champion. Someone who's always going to be around for you to unlock. There at the very end. And Kavaris, this is also going to answer your question. Kavaris asked, how do you unlock them? I just got here. Welcome, by the way, to a Late Night Mars. Probably going to get a different crowd for this one. So this is Icewind Dale Rime of the Frost Maiden. It's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th campaign down from the top of the list. And once you've gone all the way through the storyline, you'll end up here at the Ragged Glacier. And you have to beat this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. And then you'll get the final adventure, the Fall of Ythryn. Once you beat the final adventure, then you'll get access to the variants of that adventure. One of them being this, a Lesson in Classes. And by beating the Lesson in Classes variant adventure, you will unlock Xeraphon, the newest Evergreen champion. So I hope that tells you what you need to know. So yeah, new character, came out yesterday. I know Gar did some footwork on his show last night to show off like gearing up Xeraphon, playing Xeraphon, learning Xeraphon. But I'm starting with just showing off how to unlock the character to begin with. And once I have them, I'll have a little less time than Gar did, but I will be going over like how to work with Xeraphon. Gingerly, I feel like maybe a variant with falling boulders mentions a save too. Well, I know which one you're talking about. I'd have to go back and check somehow. I guess one of my alt accounts, I suppose. Yeah, I'd have to go back and check. But, I mean, that one might actually say the word save. Might not. In any event, I would love consistency. Like, it's clearly a saving throw mechanic from Dungeons & Dragons. Which is fine, because this is a Dungeons & Dragons video game, officially. So it should exist. We should have saving throws. And we do. It's just they're not usually called out like that. But it is in this one, and that's cool. Okay, I'm actually caught up on questions now. Oh, Martin is telling me that we are starting the first giveaway. We have a keyword is new champ for your chance to win a Trials of Mount Tiamat t-shirt. A Tiamat shirt. T-shirt? Tiamat shirt? That's stupid. That's nothing. Don't laugh at that. But good luck. Good luck. And thank you, Silverion, for showing some honor. Silverion won one of these before, so they're not even going to enter. I appreciate that. Respect. Respect. I won a few giveaways in my time. I think 2 or 3 giveaways from Codename giveaways on our streams before I, was doing this. And once I, had my own stream, I just kind of, I just stopped. It felt kind of weird. I will occasionally enter kind of as a joke, but then I'll just tell the mods, hey, just reroll if I win. So yeah, good luck, everyone. Yeah. It's probably going to be a 2-minute giveaway. And yeah, there goes Twitch chat. Just new champ, new champ, new champ, new champ, new champ. Mars got a hand gloves when? Ooh. Gloves. Why? Oh, because guiding hand. So gloves. That would go well with the Griddle Champions, wristband, right? Yeah. I mean, there's reasons we can't do merchandise, or I think. I don't really understand it. I'm not on the marketing team. Just be a single glove? Right, because guiding hand, not hands, plural. Although, you're gonna get 6 guiding hands starting next week. 1 every morning. Weekday mornings. 9 a.m. Nope, 7 a.m. Pacific time to 9 a.m. Pacific time. You're gonna have Mars Guiding Hand every morning. Every weekday morning. And then also my regularly scheduled afternoon show on Wednesdays for new content. Oh, drumroll! Auron has won the giveaway. Please check your Twitch whispers. Are they punishing you? Supply. No, not at all. No, they like what I do, and they offered me a full-time position, and I said, heck yes. So now you get 12 hours of Mars every week. Who's the motto has to be up for that? Well, currently Martin, but that might change. It's something that we're gonna have to figure out on the production side. But for now, yeah, Martin will be moderating for me on Monday morning. Friday Queue, it is every weekday. And then I also have a second show on Wednesdays, my normally scheduled afternoon show. So it's like Monday, Morning Mars, Tuesday, Morning Mars, Wednesday, Morning Mars, and Afternoon Mars, Thursday, Morning Mars, Friday, Morning Mars. There you are. In addition to my moderation duties. So I basically live on this Twitch channel now. You're gonna see a lot of me. Whether it's on camera or in chat, you're gonna see a lot of me. I supply myself with tea because I'm very picky. Mess it all. Knockout Panda themes or segments or anything like that for the shows, those are going to develop over time. I'm keeping an open mind about it, about how the show is going to evolve. It's still Guiding Hand, but yeah, we'll probably come up with segments and themes and such to keep things interesting. Yeah, because I like to be creative when they let me. So, yeah, just ride the wave with me, and we will evolve together. Is there a reason you don't have 6 familiars on the playfield, Ghostwalker? Yeah, because in Icewind Dale Run and the Frost Maiden, I don't like killing the distractions because they're pretty. they're pretty to look at. I like them. Iron Chef Ram, is there a way to sandbox formations outside of doing a run? Not really. Especially not, like, officially. I know that there's some third-party resources that exist that will let you, like, do mock-ups of a formation, but it won't actually do any of the math or anything, because it would have to actually read your player data to do that, and that can be dangerous if you allow a website to read your player data. But your decision is your own to make, and I'll respect that. But yeah, we don't have like an official way to sandbox a formation. Invite Gar to my morning show, maybe. I think it would be cool to do guests more often. I've had one guest to date, and it's Lauren for Orkira's release, I think. I think it was Orkira's release? Maybe? It feels like a distant memory now. Jester Josh, hey, I missed the last 280 days. Anything I need to know? You might want to sit down. If you're not already. Oh boy, this game has evolved in the past calendar year. Iron Chef Ramen also missed the last year and a half? Well, welcome back, both of you. I don't get to say this very often, and I don't think I've ever gotten to say it to 2 people at the same time. Welcome back to Idle Champions. It's usually just welcome because new people, but welcome back. I'm glad that you're with us again. There's a lot. So we have kept with the event release cadence of like there's a new event every 3 weeks, and there's a new character that comes with the event every 3 weeks. There's also free time gate in between those events, so you have like a lot of opportunities to unlock characters just all the time. A big thing that we just finished up doing for the past 7 weeks was free stuff every single day for the past 7 weeks. Then we also have this Year's End celebration going on right now, which is more free stuff every day for a week. So that will collectively be 8 full weeks, 8 solid weeks of free stuff every single day. So I would say one of the big things is that we've been very generous. C&E and Untitled Champions has been very generous this year with just giving away stuff. Gosh, like with the Epic promos and the Steam promos earlier this year too. Wow. I think there was a point earlier this year, back in like September, I think? Maybe October. I think September. Where I think I counted it was possible to start, like download Idle Champions, and day 1 have 21 characters. Just because we were giving away so many at the time through like special codes and promotions and such, that depending on the platform you're on, it was possible to have like 21 characters day 1. It's a lot. Yeah. Oh, Liberation, the GVA command has been updated to just ICVA for all of the visual aids instead of just one at a time. There you go. Yeah, Martin just put it in chat for you. And yeah, as Ninehammer says, by the way, Mars now works for C&E. I did. I played the video game for so long and so hard that they officially hired me. Which is probably one of the biggest wins of my entire human life, if I'm being honest. Feels pretty amazing. This is not going fast enough. I need faster. Because I want to get Xeraphon and get out of here. So, pardon my speed, but we are going to absolutely crush this now. Because it's already been an hour and I haven't even unlocked Xeraphon yet. So, really want to just get this done and move on. Yeah, I guess that means I'm technically a pro Idle Champions player, Supply. And thank you, Shobin Rakan. Thank you. It was hard won. A lot of time and energy invested into this. Merrick. Question, I'm a week old and have 2 familiars, Bahamut and Mage Hand. Nice. Should I be saving gems for the 5,000 gem familiar or spending them all on gold or silver chest? You know, we have a visual aid, the gems visual aid. Exclamation mark ICVA in chat, get you a link to all my visual aids. This is one that I collaborated with Garwar, but it was like 2 years ago, so it's a little outdated. But the general strategy that's in the text of the guide, which Garwar wrote, I edited a little bit, but the meat of it's really Garwar speaking. Kind of tells you, blow for blow, where, depending on where you're at in your general progression of the game, like what you could be focusing on. It is not, and I'll say this every time, it is not an objective. It's a subjective guide, because none of these things are in a vacuum. It is not the only correct way to progress through the game. The correct way is whatever's most fun for you. And that is going to be different for every person. But, yeah. It depends on where you're at as far as gear goes, Merrick. You're only a week old, so I'm going to assume that you don't have full epics on all of your non-event champions, your evergreens. The core 12 plus Hitch, Druids, Dazaka, etc. I'm going to assume that is not the case for you, because that'd be wild to already have that when you're a week in. I think I've heard of one person doing that ever. I'll assume that you probably have opened up some collection of silvers and golds. you probably have mostly greens and blues on all of your non-event champions. I see that you're active in chat, so I'm going to make that assumption. Given that's the case, if I were you... Oh, you've opened a ton of electrums as well. Okay, good point, good point. I do forget that electrums exist. I would keep focusing on opening up chests, specifically gold chests, at this point. Because you do want to get those epics going. If you want to be completely and utterly focused on free-to-play, okay. Those gem familiars can cost a lot, and you want those gems for chests anyway, so just be advised that patrons as a system also exist, and that each patron also has a familiar that you can pick up using in-game free-to-play currency. It just takes time. But it's not as much time as it would be to grind out like hundreds of thousands of gems for some of the more high-end gem familiars. That way you can then use those gems for chests, for gear. So hopefully that helps you out. Jester, question, is there a way to randomize the music? I know, right? I'd love that. Currently, no. That would definitely be a quality of life cool thing to have. But there is not, I don't think there are any plans to do so currently. But I know that other members of the team also think that is cool and would be nice to have. So maybe in the future. Every now and then I'll poke them and be like, can we have a shuffle? Can we have a shuffle, please? Can we have a mini player so that this box doesn't take up half of the entire screen? I just want, like, play, pause, forward, back, volume, and, like, name of song just, like, right here. Or, like, move these buttons up and have the mini player right here. I think that'd be great. But we do not currently have any of that stuff, no. Supply, oh, yes, I said this earlier. I am a professional Idle Champions player. It's literally my job. And I love it. Honda Hero, question, besides streaming, what else are you doing as a C&E? Congrats again. Hey, oh, that's a good question. Mainly more of what I'm already doing. Like, I'm going to be streaming more often. I've talked about that. But I'm also going to be moderating, producing shows. Either as often as I already am, or more often. One of the two. I can't moderate my own show. It doesn't work. You can't do that. Yeah, because you need backup to handle things. Oh, wait a second. Sean just jumped into my questions, Doc. This... What is happening? Sean just jumped into my questions, Doc, to link me something. He apparently made something for me. That's good stuff. That's yeah, you're gonna catch these hands. Incredible, thank you. Wow, I'm a little lightheaded from laughing so hard at that. I was not expecting it. Liberation, Mars question. Up until now, I haven't really bothered with patron free play as much, since I still have lots to do. Lots of variants you can do. Yeah, there's a lot, and we're always adding more, right? But this week, I figured I'd go ahead and do some for champions. What determines how much patron currency one is rewarded in free plays? That's an easy one. It is 2 currency per 1 free play stage. Okay? So, if you clear stage 100 in a patron free play, you're going to get 200 currency. Not counting bonuses. Like, there's I think it's a patron perk. I think one of them has a perk that gives you additional currency. No, well, it's not for free plays, it's for challenges. Yeah. Not for free plays. No. So yeah, just 2 per stage. Easy to calculate. Just whatever stage you're on, multiply it by 2. Should I push as far as I can before reset, or reset when progress slows down, or what? Yeah, I would reset when you find a noticeable slowdown. Oh, did you mean for challenges, not for free plays? I don't know. I think that was just kind of arbitrary. I think that was just arbitrary for like what challenge gives what amount of currency. But then what I said earlier about a perk, that actually does apply. The Mertz Challenge Accepted global perk, which is a great name for it, does apply to getting currency from challenges. So that is very much worth picking up so that you can maximize your gains as fast as possible. Balkan25 question, is the in-game music accessible so that the music can be placed in music player outside the game? Yes! Yeah, I think it's a $9.99 USD DLC pack on the Steam store. Don't know how you get it outside of Steam, but that's how I got it. Check the content packs for your game, like the DLC shop. Barring Inspiration Volume 1, I believe, is free, but Volume 2 costs. I like to think about it like, if you're going to get both anyway, then it's like split the cost in half, and that's how much each of them costs. Which is like $5 for an album of like seriously good, professionally produced music. Like it's good even outside of the D&D setting, right? Like it's just actually good music, like well made. Jason really knows what he's doing. I mean, how couldn't he? It's literally his career. Oh, I got it mixed up. Yeah, it was volume 1.5, the Idle Champions theme song. That one is the free one. Yeah. Bargain Inspiration Volume 1, that's still $9.99. Thank you, Martin. Okay. Oh, another follow-up from Liberation. Mars, sorry, that was confusing. Yeah. For some reason, I said I was going to run free plays for champions, which makes no sense. I meant run free plays for challenges. Oh! Then, yeah, I stand by what I said. Like, you're trying to get your patron challenges done by playing patron free plays. Yeah, the currency that you get for the free plays is equal to 2 per stage completed. And the currency you get from a challenge is just whatever it says for that challenge. So, I would complete whatever challenges you can on a run, and then once you find a noticeable slowdown, go ahead and reset and do another one until you've got all your challenges done. Okay, Fennick question. I just unlocked my first patron. Congrats! It's good progress. Should I focus on doing his quests or doing evergreen unlocks and time gates? I'm going to assume Mert, because that's an easy one to get. So, should you focus on doing his quests or doing evergreen unlocks and time gates? I would prioritize based on your goals, okay? So, ideally, you want to collect all the characters in the game, right? You want to collect all the characters in the game, you want to gear them up. Okay, so events and time gates. Cool. But then also, there are things that you can get from patrons that are going to help further those goals. Global perks are going to be useful even if you're not playing in that patron's adventures. Even when you're not playing in a patron adventure, you still get the effects of global perks. And then there's also the shop for each patron, of course. So, time gate pieces. You get a time gate piece from each patron each week. Ultimately, that's 4 time gate pieces per week from the patrons. That ends up being a lot of time gate pieces. It's 4 every week. On top of the one that you already get every 5 to 6 days, randomly determined. And then there's a blessing that also gets you another time gate piece. It's a more high-end blessing, but altogether, that means that you could get a full time gate, because they cost 6 pieces, a full time gate every week. Whew! I'm just now realizing that. Wow! It really is the best time to pick up the game. You can catch up quickly. So yeah, you want to do that to get the time gate pieces. don't buy a potion specialization. This is way overpriced. This is monstrously overpriced for what potion specialization does. Don't get that from the patron shop. The potion of speeds, I mean, the epic potions maybe. But this is the other big ticket item for weekly purchases, is the Mojang component chest, because you want Mojang pipes, because the effect of your Mojang core is also enormous, what this actually gives to your game. Speaking of, I'm going to switch mine for my actually really good one. So this is my actually really good Mojang core, my modest core. Increase the health of unknown target. Huh? John? Found a weird thing. Okay. Anyway. It gives me a lot. It gives me a lot of effects. Yeah, that was just in the effect summary for my modest core. It says increase the health of unknown target. It just says that sometimes, Fedvi. I've never noticed it before. Oh, that's known? Oh, okay. Alright, cool. No problem. How's that screen accessed, Cuffbox? You have to play the game far enough, honestly not far enough, that you get to see this little menu, this adventuring parties menu. This looks like 3 little guys standing next to each other. Or like, I don't know, almost like chess pieces or something. Just meant to be people, I guess. This is the adventuring parties icon. If you click on this, it'll show you this. But the first thing you'll see is an adventure called Split the Party. To access the Split the Party adventure, which is like a challenge mode to do. Yeah, I think it's stage 66, Trompy. I wasn't sure, but I think you have to just reach stage 66 on any adventure to see that icon for the first time. But once you have access to that icon, you'll see the Split the Party adventure. The Split the Party adventure can only be started once you own at least 2 champions in every bench slot. So, this is slot 1, you need Brunor and someone else. In slot 2, you need Celeste and someone else. In slot 3, you need Nayeli and someone else, etc. All the way out to slot 12, you need Archon and someone else. Okay? So, once you have 2 characters in each slot, you can start Split the Party. And once you defeat the Split the Party challenge adventure, then you will have unlocked multiple adventure mode and multi-party mode, as well as Mojang automation and Mojang cores. So once you have that available, you'll also get your first core for free, which is this one. And then you can start collecting pipes by opening up Mojang component chests and placing them to redirect the psychomorphic energy around this map so that you can get really, 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 really strong bonuses based on how well you play it. It's like a mini-game. It's like a mini-game built into the game. It's already a puzzle game on its surface, and then this is another puzzle game built into it. It's pretty cool. Selendra-sama, hey, I missed parts of ICP2 episode 7. Where can I find the full video? Oh, man, just a second. I can do this. I can do this one. I can do this one. Go to my own Twitter here, so I retweeted something from Jim Zub earlier. Jim Zub linked the playlist. And so I can drop that into chat myself. Boom! There you go. There's a link to the entire playlist for Idle Champions Presents The Trials of Mount Tiamat. So you can check out anything that you might have missed right there. Turn this on. And go fast again. Okay. We only got 105 stages left to go. I'm flexing some C&E powers? No. Anyone could have done this. This is just a public-facing YouTube playlist. Anyone can have this. I do have powers, but I'm not using them right now. So yeah, check out that YouTube playlist if you want to catch up on Idle Champions Presents The Trials of Mount Tiamat. Especially the finale. And if I could recommend, like, one specific episode, if you only have time to check out, like, Oh, dropping links is mod power. Yes, okay, that is true. Dropping a link in a chat is a mod power, yes. Fair, that's fair. If you only have time for one episode to check out because they're 3 hours long, I get it. It's a commitment to watch 21 hours of content, because there's 7 episodes. But if you only have 3 hours, episode 4 is my favorite of the set. There are some amazing moments. The way the players played off of each other was brilliant. Like improv at its finest, honestly. So I would check out episode 4 specifically if I was to recommend any one in particular. Serpent Souls, question, is this a good game to start for a beginner idle game player? Oh, wow! This is a new one for me to say. Welcome to the entire genre of idle games, Serpent Souls. I hope you're still here in chat. I think so. I played a couple of idle or clicker games prior to this. Anybody know Cookie Clicker? Anybody know, what is it, Candy Box? The one where you have a lollipop farm, and it's all ASCII art? I did that one. I did a lot of that one, honestly. And, like, I tried, like, maybe an hour or less of various other idle games. But when I landed on Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms, specifically, I fell in love instantly. I will say, however, as much as I love this game, it's really not an idle game. Not at first. Or at least, not like most others. Yeah, putting, like, air quotes around the word idle is probably the way to go. It definitely has idle game elements, right? Because you can set up a formation and leave it, and check back up on it later. And that was the intention. It's just the game has grown and evolved from that original intention. It's kept part of it because, like, once you get Modron automation going, like, I haven't touched my game in several minutes now. It's just going on its own because I have Modron automation turned on, I have familiars put on everything, which are auto-clickers. The familiars are just auto-clickers. They just click things for me so that I don't have to. And I just let it ride. And it's easy. But you don't have access to those mechanics when you're first starting off. You have access to the most basic idle mechanic, which is to leave it and forget it and check back on it later. So it's kind of like, it is an idle game if you want it to be an idle game. It is an active game if you want it to be an active game. And you will, over time, unlock more of the idling mechanics that are available to you as a player. So that you can make it more idle, or not, as you go. In that sense, I think it's a good start for someone looking into the idle game genre, as long as you come into it accepting that, yeah, it's not like most others. It's kind of like a compromise. If you're used to playing more active games and you're interested in trying idle games, then this is a good way to step into it to test the waters. Because you can come into the game and be like, okay, this is billed as an idle game, but also Mars told me that it's kind of an active game as well. So now I can play it, and I can figure out, do I like the idle aspects? Do I like the active aspects? Which one appeals to me more? And then make decisions for the future of your gaming habit from there. If you find that you really enjoy the idle aspects, then cool. You can definitely chase after building more of the idle aspects of this game, the Modron automation, the familiars. But you don't have to. I will say this, though, that it's a puzzle game. It doesn't say that it is, but it is a puzzle game. Yeah, and we're constantly getting new content. Every 3 weeks, at least. Yeah, and I guess you could check out scripting. Yeah, that is also a thing that some people do. Yeah. Oh yeah, and it's 3 characters every 3 weeks if you're a new player. That's a great point, Mr. Jake Reed. If you're a brand new player, then yeah. Because there's 3 characters to unlock every event. Do you have a video for the Mojang aspect, Dogs, 2018? Yet to start it? Gar definitely should. I don't personally, but Gar definitely should. Maybe we can get a link to that, but I don't have it on hand. Things have definitely slowed down with these tomb tappers. We are so close to finishing this. I tell you what, if for whatever reason I can't actually go over Xeraphon today, I'm sorry. I'm going to try, but if it doesn't work out for whatever reason, I'm sorry. And we definitely will on Monday. For sure. Because I'm biting at the bit here. I even have the Xeraphon spotlight pulled up on another tab so I can reference it if I need to. I really want to talk about Xeraphon. I just got to get through it first. Okay, this is going better now. The boss fights might be a little rough for us, but yeah. See, E207 health on these enemies. Being down 1 character is really killing us. If we could have someone in that slot, this would be so much better. Yeah, and I could just put on some potions. I'll tell you what, I'll put on... I don't want to invest too heavily in this, because part of this is I wanted to show that it's possible without like going absolutely hog wild on like power gaming here. I mean, I'm doing a Dell and a DPS formation for crying out loud. So I'll compromise and use some potions, but not like all of them. There we go. Hopefully that'll be enough. Non-epic damage potion and a non-epic health potion. Valor Z, beginner tip of the day. Switch to scientific notation. Yeah, the sooner you do that, the better. What is that? Y? Yeah. The letter Y key on your keyboard is the hotkey to switch between, I guess, standard and scientific notation. And the sooner you switch to scientific, the better. Oh yeah, I can overlevel, of course. I usually have it on times 100 instead of upgrade. So, that'll be better. There we go. That'll help poor little Dona. And absolutely, Mr. Jake Reed says, subscribe to the newsletter. Yes, you really should. If you open up your main menu, click on newsletter. I'm not going to do that because it'll show my personal email, and I don't want y'all to know that. But if you click on newsletter, type in your email, and then you will soon, like within a day, you'll get an email from Codename Entertainment. And that newsletter isn't just like, hey, play our game. It's also free stuff every weekend. It's free stuff every weekend. And the first one that you're going to get is a code to unlock this character, Hitch, who is honestly one of the best supports and a really good DPS, even though he's not even listed as a DPS character. Yeah. He used to be. I don't know why he's not anymore. He should be. He's great. Alright. Things are slowing down. Things are slowing down. This is rough because I have another 45 stages to go after this. Things do not look good for the Homestar Runner. It's one of my favorite quotes from that website. Things do not look good for the Homestar Runner. Martin says this is the level that he walled at. So, alright. Watch me. Watch me. I'll do it. I will do it. Okay. So, if not... Who can I... Who can I switch around? .680 is also... I like to kicks wall. Who else is walled on 680 for unlocking Xeraphon, or close to that? Knockout Panda's 688. Yeah, Yeah, Dan's, I could just switch to a DPS, but that feels like it would defeat the point. I'm trying to do this with a suboptimal DPS to show that it's possible. Elduin had to switch to Human at this point. I don't want to do that because I'd have to give up my Delin at DPS. Walled at 680 and still start using B and G tricks. Oh, yeah. I don't want to use that exploit either. But for those of you who don't mind using exploits, yes, that is a thing that you can do. I showed it off earlier. It's possible that it's not possible, I suppose. But I don't have a defeatist mentality. I choose to be hopeful. I dare to be hopeful in this dire world. Tickled, I am using my really good core. I'm using my modest core. This is the one that I have fully decked out. Alright, let me think about this. Might need a minute here. Oh, what? Orkira didn't have the correct feats on. I should go through and check everyone's feeds, for that matter. This is for speed, right? Yeah, so I don't actually want speed if I'm using Whittle for buffing. So let's do, which one do I want? I mean, I want Vampiric Gaze and possibly Hurry Up Now. So let me take Vampiric Gaze, and I'll take Hurry Up Now. Okay, let's check. Let's see, Grandma that we love, yeah. Okay, you're fine. Xander, buddy. Oof. Wow, you can tell I really did not care about Xander. I didn't even give Xander his good feats. Ever, apparently. Oh. Evelyn. Get some feat increases as well. We don't need health right now, we need damage. Maybe I'll take that, actually. Oh, for that matter. Oh. That's right. There are some more feats that I can get for characters. Oh, I definitely don't need Adventurous Tale. What am I doing? What am I even doing? I have so many of my feats are messed up. Hey, let this be a PSA for everyone. If you're stuck on this, check your feats. Check your feats. I can't believe this. Oof. Okay, that's fine. Hablar, leadership. Yeah, those are good. Okay, so those are actually the feats that I want. But that's still not enough damage. No, I haven't done any Orkira stacking yet. I could. So I could show off how that's done, I suppose. But I haven't done it yet. Yeah, EO7. Alright, fine. Because this is something I could do, and I even have a formation for this. Alright, this is MGH 12 to 21 0 unlock. Alright, I'm going to save that, and let's go all the way back to stage 1 here. Okay, and let's load up Orkira stacking. Did I actually get most? Did I get most of my... Yeah, I got most of my Orkira stacking team there. Cool. Okay. I mean, I need Artemis. That is a crucial part of this. Okay, and now I just need, oh, I can't bring in Olcoria because Wizard. Okay, let's do that. Okay, and let's bring in, I guess, just DPSs. Or magic attackers? What would be better? Okay, there's a magic attacker versus I think Krydle. Yeah, Krydle's a DPS. Oh, of course we can't bring in Krydle. Oh, we can't bring in Donar either. Yeah. Do we have a rogue in here already? Oh yeah, Artemis, of course. Yeah, we gotta have Orkira, we gotta have Artemis, we've gotta have Archon, and we should have Narak and Olkoria, and as many magic attacking DPSs as we can manage. But we can't bring in a birdsong? A bard? Okay, fine. Sure, don't care. Baloth, maybe? No. We can't Baloth because Strix is out here. Jim is a wizard, and we already have a wizard, Olkoria. Can't do Baloth because Strix, same class. Well, Monkey House, I'm not trying to beat this adventure through any means possible. I feel like that would honestly not be difficult for me. I have utter confidence in my Ashara DPS, even with this restriction for class uniqueness. What I'm trying to do is beat this with... I'm trying to intentionally play a suboptimal DPS team with Delana DPS. The chat decided earlier that I'm going to play Delana DPS. Can we get Prudence out here? No. Okay, so we can't do Prudence, we can't do Baloth, we can't do Donar, we can't do Krydle, we can't do Jarlaxle. Jaheira? Yay, Jaheira! Okay, so that gets us to a 9 E13, basically E14. Basically E14. Let's do another Go Fast, and let's switch Orkira's feats for lesser restoration so that she's healing more. Okay. Alright, so now we are at 1.63 E14. So we're going to let this ride for a little bit. Maybe we can get this to, definitely E15, maybe E16. In a free play, like no restrictions, I know I can get this to E21. So I'll take an E15. I'll take an E16, happily. It's more than I would have bargained for out of this. I'm just letting Healing Flame stack up now. This is called Orkira stacking. Because, watch, when this ticks over to E15, you're going to see the amount that she buffs is going to go up higher. Boom. There it is. It just bumped up. Right there. Right there. So, we've got to E16. That's okay. Or E15. That's okay. We were at, like, E7 before? So let's actually bring back in our Xeraphon unlock team again. And I'll switch her feats back to the strong ones. Now let's go. Bring it on. Oh yeah, yeah. That's what I like to see. More of that. Bye-bye, wall! Ha-ha! Yeah, there we are. So we're coasting along again now. I think we're still going to struggle with more of the bosses that are coming up, but we got past that 680. Thank you, Orkira stacking. So thank you, Lauren. A credit to team. Yeah, look sharp. Get in here. Get your chest, if you haven't claimed it already. Nice. Nice. I'll have to message Lauren like, hey, Orkira was like the big difference between whether we unlock Xeraphon or not. Just want to let you know. Great. So bringing Orkira into this fight was a good call. Alright, that's another boss down. Only got 35 stages left, 34 stages, 33 stages. Oh, we're just chewing them up now. You love to see it. I'm going to do some more questions while I have a chance. Cyanide. Question, would I be correct in guessing that influence only comes from completing patron variants? Yes, that is correct. You only get patron influence from completing patron variants, not free plays. Sifu, can I get chess codes from Facebook and Twitter, etc.? Maybe? I don't think our codes get posted to Twitter anywhere, and I'm not even on Facebook, so I can't check that. I get mine from the Discord. We have a combinations channel in the Discord where they all get posted. Pretty much instantly, like within seconds of a code being put out in the world, someone will post it in that channel within seconds. Not exaggerating. It's another boss down. But there's also fan sites, like there's wikis that you can check. And the Reddit. The Reddit's also a good source to get your codes from. r/idlechampions, the official subreddit. So I don't think Facebook and Twitter, but I'm not sure about Facebook. Definitely not on Twitter. Sorry. Not sure what that one means. Rulator, I just started Split the Party quest. Maybe I should not use my best characters initially as they are removed through stages. Yeah, that's how they get you. That's how they get you. It can be tough because of that. Oh no, this Tarask. Am I gonna have to do some swapping? Come here, Warden. This is the classic swap right here. This is the classic swap. We're going to level up Warden, because Warden has this ability called Hex. Warden casts Hex on enemies as they attack them, debuffing them and causing them to take, for me, currently, E7% more damage from all champions. And... why isn't this working? Oh, because I don't have the information. Okay, I'll fix that. There. And we have an upgrade where Eldritch Smite... Nope, not Eldritch Smite. What is it? Relentless Hex. Hex can stack up to 4 times on an enemy. Oh, yeah. So you get Warden in here. Hex the enemy 4 times. And then we'll go back to our actual DPS. And the Hex stacks stay. The Hex stacks stay on them, even after Warden's gone. So that's just free damage. It's free real estate. Bye, Tarask. That monster, someone was asking in the chat, Salvar Hardon, that is the Tarask. There is only one Tarask. It's the biggest, baddest monster in Dungeons & Dragons. This thing could destroy the world if it wanted to. Why are the debuff icons off screen? Sean, you tell me, buddy. You tell me. I don't know. That was weird. I noticed that too. Like, I know I'm hexing this thing, but it's not showing up. Where is it? Where's it going? Yeah. Maybe it's, like, centered on the Tarask's model, but because the Tarask is so big, McLarge huge, the center of it is off screen? I don't know. You tell me. Snobbiger, I don't know when, but STP got massively nerfed. It only drops 37.5% of your party each time instead of 50%. Oh, split the party! STP, split the party. Okay. Really? That is quite a difference. We're gonna do another little... Oh, boom! Bye-bye! Heck, maybe we'll just keep Warden out here. Forget freely. Look at that. Look at them go. Warden is from the mind of our very own C&E Dylan. Dylan concepted Warden way back in the day. So if you use Warden in your formations to great benefit, you can thank Dylan. Also our first non-binary champion, so also a very good reason to like Warden. And that feels fitting, because we're picking up a non-binary champion by completing this this adventure. We're kind of helping each other out. Fedvi is asking me to go over the new Rime of the Frostmaiden blessings. I can do that real quick. So we've got Tier 4 and Tier 5 blessings now. Thunder's Tenacity, increase the damage of all champions by X%. Frozen Fortitude, increase the damage of champions while in areas under the effect of the Rime by 100%. So that's really only going to matter in this campaign. But that's fine, because this is a local blessing, not a global, so it's only going to matter in this campaign anyway. Recruit Xeraphon, increase the damage of all champions by 100%, and Xeraphon additional 100%. The one that's affecting Xeraphon's damage, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter, because Xeraphon's not a DPS. But everyone else getting 100%? Great. Quite the event. Increased damage of event champions 400% over all campaigns is good. If you are an event champion DPS main, definitely. And then Tier 5, which I can't even get yet. It's kind of cool. Well, I can't complete yet. I can pick up a lot of these, but I can't complete it. There we go. Increase Oral's Favor earned by 25% at the maximum. Increase damage champions with magic attack. Oh, that's dull enough. That's going to be good. And increase the damage champions with a less than 5-second attack cooldown. Oh, and then the global as well. Potent Potions, increasing the effect of your potion buffs by 25%. We're going to crush this now. We're going to absolutely crush this now. I am no longer worried about this. No longer worried. Yeah, if this is a great tip from Valor Z. If you're a beginning player, that warning that popped up when I tried to buy a blessing, always abide by this warning. Don't ignore it. Don't turn off the warnings. If you're a new player, don't turn it off. You will kind of mess yourself up if you ignore that. Don't do it. Gecko, how do you have so many potions? Because I've been around for a while. 21,000 hours on my main account, and I have multiple accounts. And I've been playing the game for 4 years and some months, almost every day. So I have just played the game a whole hell of a lot, and so I have the inventory that goes along with that. Let's get Freely back in here now that we've definitely hexed these up. Oh, there goes that damage. You can see them turning red now. So we're killing them. We're killing them. Heck yeah. Boom, boom. Bye-bye. Alright, we'll just ride the wave there for a bit. Okay. About what's my projected full legendary date? Eventually. That's gonna take a long time. I've actually started, I've started forging more than one a week. I'm started doing like 3 or more each week so that I can eventually catch up, but I don't know, a year? Maybe more. Second giveaway is coming now. It's a or soon. So prepare yourself. There we go. Xeraphon unlock is your keyword. Oh, this is it. This is it. And we're already killing. Oh yeah, because this boss is easy. This is just segmented health. You could come in here with the weakest team ever. I'm gonna show y'all something after I actually kill this boss. Is all you need. Okay, so we've killed the boss, right? But now, like, maybe for whatever reason, like, we came in here with an extremely weak team, I guess. Like, you're really struggling. You've managed to kill the boss because that boss has segmented health, so literally anything can kill it. But you still have these enemies left to go? Okay. That's fine. This is my friend Vlanya. Vlanya can do something cool. Vlanya has a plane shift ultimate. Well, that just messed it up because, I need to have Vlanya out and not instantly ultimate. Herm. Just a second. Give me that one. Oh. Give me that one. There we go. Okay. There we are. Alright, so. We need to kill this boss. But there's all these enemies. And the enemies actually have normal health, but the boss is just segmented health. So, okay, fine. I'm going to bring in my friend Flanya. Flanya being a bard means I need to take out freely. Okay. Come on. Okay, fine. I just want to show this. I just want to show this once. Please. Oh yeah, and a wizard. Okay, fine. Get out of here, Whittle, as well. Ugh. Alright, finally, I can actually show the thing. So, we're going to be able to kill this with literally anyone. But, if we want to get rid of the enemies, plane shift, boop, bye. They're all gone. They're all gone. They're all gone. And just like that, we won. So, Delana DPS, Warden swapping, a little bit of help from potions, a lot of help from my beefy Modron core. So this was an attempt to show an intentionally suboptimal method of forming a party so that you can take down Lesson in Classes adventure variants so that you can unlock Xeraphon. I'm not playing with my biggest hitters here. I'm not playing with my biggest potions, biggest buffs. I am playing with some strong feats. And also, Orkira stacking was critical for getting past the 680 wall. Good luck to everyone entering that giveaway. Remember, it's Xeraphon unlock is the keyword for your chance to win a Trials Mount Team Mat t-shirt. And I think this is your last chance for these giveaways. We did a lot of them yesterday. We did a lot of them today. I think this is the last one. Let's go ahead and beat this. Thank you, Delana DPS. Thank you, chat, for making me do Delana DPS. It was fun. That was a good challenge. I dread the patron version of this adventure, though. Oh my goodness. That'll be rough. High stack damage champion, Delana. Hey! Yeah. That's what we like to see. Apparently we were hitting E226, E225. Wow. There's Xeraphon. There they are. Oh, congrats, Crazy Mac Captain. Nice. I see you around a lot. That feels well-earned. Okay, and just like that, we've unlocked the newest champion, the Evergreen champion, Xeraphon. So, let's go back to screen. And I don't want to set this up. You know what? Let's just go ahead and start another one of these adventures. Why not? Why not? I'll start Icequake. It should be easier, at least. From Area 30 onward, an earthquake occurs every 20 to 120 seconds. Earthquakes cause falling pieces of ice to hit the champion, dealing damage equal to 70% of the max health. It's only 15 seconds, subject to a dex save. Ah, there it is, save again. The earthquake also triggers the following effects for 15 seconds if one or more champions fail to save. Champion damage is reduced by 99.9%, and enemies move 200% faster. That's actually good for you. Okay, let's just start this one. Do it again with a patron, Sean. That's what my daily show's for. Yeah. Now that I'll have more time streaming, I can do more interesting things. I can do big challenges. I can start a brand new account and just start the whole game over. Day one tutorial with all of you. So that I can actually hold your hand and guide you through the whole process. We can do... I got ideas. I got plans. It's going to be cool. Guiding hand. Mars guiding hand. I'm gonna show off new content, of course, but I'm gonna teach you things. And if that means playing a brand new account, I will eagerly do it. If that means playing very difficult things on my main account, I will eagerly do it. Okay, so let's get this going. Okira, you can stay. Please keep your tea. Always. My partner actually surprised me by sending me an electric mug warmer that goes right on my desk, and it's so easy to use. It's automatic. It detects when I put a mug on it and turns on. So, yeah, it's fantastic. What a luxury. Got a decaf chai here. It's good. All right, let's have our first look at Xeraphon. Hey, there they are. There they are. And you know what? I need to get some more people out here to help with this boss, because they're being a pain. Delna, sure. I know they're not going on the field yet. You know what? Here, let me reset this, and I'll go here, and I'll load that. Now I'm going to turn off the familiars. Now I'm going to go back in, and give me Xeraphon. Put them right there, and I'll get Warden out here. There we go. Yeah, the team that we used to unlock Xeraphon is also going to fight alongside Xeraphon now. There we go. That feels good. So, I'm going to start by... Oh, I guess they're going to immediately hit me with the specialization choice, huh? Okay, I didn't realize it'd be that low level, but I can at least go ahead and start talking about them. Xeraphon. Non-binary. We don't have many of those. Doppelganger, our very first one of those, and now I can see for sure. I definitely misspelled the chest code. That's on me. My bad. Rogue. Just straight rogue. Okay, not multi-class. Neutral aligned. Again, we don't have many completely neutral aligned. And then support role champion. No affiliation. 9 strength. 18 dexterity. 13 constitution. 12 intelligence. 14 wisdom. 17 charisma. So, right out the gate, Xeraphon qualifies for no patrons. Unless Xeraphon has feats that give +1 strength, +1 con, +1 int. Because that would be enough to qualify Xeraphon for up to 3 patrons. Spoilers, Xeraphon does have those feats. So you just have to find them. We have to actually level them up too, for that matter. Let me just go ahead and do that. There we go. Now we have access to Xeraphon's feats. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to hunt down from gold chests, and then we have a few gem feats. I'm going to go ahead and buy these just to have them. There we go. And I'll open up chests in a minute. So, Xeraphon's base attack is a stab, stabbing a random enemy. This is nothing to get excited about. This is as basic as it comes. And the ultimate, however, is like it's the crux of Xeraphon's entire build, how this character works. I'm going to get to this later. Xeraphon went to sleep as a prisoner in a Netherese floating city and awoke centuries later, the champions asking them questions about a glacier. To say it's been a rough day would be an understatement. Understatement of the millennia. In an attempt to avoid the icy tomb of Ythrin, Xeraphon joins the champions and is willing to see where this decision takes them. After all, they've played many roles in their life, but never the hero. 0 to hero, baby! Welcome to the team, Xeraphon! Do we have key art for Xeraphon? No, we don't. That'd be cool. But it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time, a lot of work for Ivy to crank out those key arts for us. It's amazing that she gets them done as quickly as she does. But no, we don't have key art for Xeraphon. We do for Icewind Zorbu, which is really cool. It's a good look. Alright, so starting with at level 10, Perfect Invitation. We start by unlocking Xeraphon's ultimate attack. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Xeraphon picks an enemy from the current adventure and imitates them for 60 seconds. While the invitation lasts, Xeraphon does not attack, but increases the damage of all champions. If the enemy has been seen in the past 15 seconds, the damage increase is further buffed. Wow. 10-minute cooldown on this. Yikes. You gonna do it? You gonna do it? They're trying. They're trying to do it, but they're just not. Why aren't you? Why aren't you doing it? It looks like the animation is starting and they're just not going through. Oh, it's a little annoying. So the first specialization choice, we have to do specialization choice to get it out of the way, unfortunately. Our only enemy is a boss. Okay. But I thought it was like... Oh, an enemy from the current adventure. Well, yeah, so it could be any from past stages as well. Yeah. But let's go ahead and pick some specializations. So we have to pick high strength or low strength. And it's going to be like this for each of the 6 ability scores. So if you're new to D&D, these are the 6 ability scores. Strength, Dexterity, Constitution, Intelligence, Wisdom, Charisma. Right? But we have to carefully choose which specialization we want, high strength or low strength. Because champions that qualify for whichever one of these is going to decrease the cooldown of this ultimate. Whereas one of the other formation abilities of Xeraphon is going to make that perfect imitation stronger. And thus the buff that it gives stronger. If for champions that don't qualify for whichever one of these we choose. I'm just gonna go with high strength, because I do want the discount. Now it's 530 seconds. Okay. Let's get some more. No, let's do high for all of them. 440. High Constitution, now it's down to 360. High Intelligence, now it's down to 330. High Wisdom, now it's down to 270. High Charisma, now it's down to 210. From 600 seconds down to 210 seconds. That is quite a difference. That is a huge difference. And we'll just get the rest of these. Okay. And it'll tell us how many stacks are applying. So high strength, currently 7 stacks in this formation. Dexterity, 9 stacks. High Constitution, 8 stacks, etc. But we also have some other abilities to look at here very quickly. Adaptable, increase damage of all champions by 100%. Further increase by 25% for each stack of adaptable Xeraphon has. You gain stacks based on the number of specializations that champions do not qualify for. So you got to decide, like, how do you want to do this? In the words of Matt Mercer, how do you want to do this? Do you want to get as much ultimate cooldown as possible so you can use this more often? Or do you want the buff to be buffed more? Do you want to buff the buff more by not having champions qualify? Do you want to split the difference? Try to get it more even across them? It's a hard choice, and it's really going to change your gameplay experience for Xeraphon. Minion meets Master when the only enemy alive during perfect imitation is a boss. Increase damage bonus of perfect imitation by 20% per second. Stacking ultimately stacks reset when the ultimate ends. Repeated imitation. This is just the more you spam the ultimate, the stronger it gets, up to a maximum of 500 times per adventure. Weak spot, increase the damage bonus of perfect imitation by 20% each time the enemy Xeraphon is imitating is killed during that use of perfect imitation. Stacking multiplicatively stacks reset when the ultimate ends. So this is a challenging champion to digest, but I feel like could be very rewarding once you master them. Feats. We don't have enough to get a second feat slot yet, but we can at least start getting gear. So, oh, whoa, hey, while we're at it, right now, you can get the Ascendant Reinforcements bundle pack in the shop, the in-game shop. It's right over here in your shop. Now, I've already purchased it, so it's not going to show up here. But if you go to your in-game shop, you'll see that. And if you do, that's how you can get this awesome skin for Evelyn, as well as skins for a variety of other characters as well. There's 5 of them. And at the same time, you will also get 7 gold Evelyn chest, 7 gold Melf chest, 7 gold Strix chest, 7 gold Volanya chest, and 7 gold Walnut chests. Let's open these up and get a guaranteed shiny for our efforts as well. Boom. Nice. Shiny Juniper. For Walnut. Haha. Shiny Calligrapher Supplies. Cool. For Volanya. Shiny Amulet. For Strix. And just look at all the epics that we're getting to. Shiny Snacks. Good. And for Melf, probably my favorite out of the set of 5. Shiny Cloak. A shiny cloak and me. Cool. But that didn't give us any gear for Xeraphon. They gave us some awesome things, but they didn't give us gear for Xeraphon. For Xeraphon, let's open... I'll do 50 Electrums to start with. Boom. Okay, and just like that, Xeraphon is all blue instantly from 50 Electrums. Tines of lightning pass the ball through these tines so that it charges up. Cloak of another age, I get the impression my outfit's a little out of date. Trusty hook, the walls are slick, but this is what I trained for so long ago. Remains of imprisonment, I was freed to a new world, Yithrin beneath a glacier, Netheril long crumbled to dust and legend. Polished dagger, this fits my hand well, but I'll put it to more heroic purposes than the old one. And Nether Oak wand, I had to be stealthy to steal this from the Nether Oak while it was dormant. Nice. Okay, and now our Xeraphon is fully geared, at least with rare, but not epic stuff yet. Maybe I'll just hold off on fully gearing, like really fully gearing Xeraphon until next week. But for now, blues are good. It doesn't give us any of these feats, so I'll also hunt for these feats next week as well. It's just because I'm really running out of time here. I got 4 minutes. Woof! Yeah. So, I guess, yeah, don't do Electrums. Don't do what I just did. Don't do that. Don't do the Electrums. Save your Electrums for your event champions. I thought it'd be cool to just instantly see, like, if luck favored me, to instantly see, like, all blues for Xeraphon, and it worked, so I was happy about that. But, yeah, don't do Electrums for specifically Xeraphon. You should just use silvers and golds, regular silvers and golds. Let me answer some questions, and we'll wrap up from there. I'm definitely running out of steam at this point. I'm running out of energy. It is coming up on 8 p.m. over here. Sun went down hours ago. I'm very tired. But I hope that this has been entertaining for you all. Hope that you've had a good time on the stream here today. It was a very cool challenge, playing Delana DPS to unlock Xeraphon. Trom, there was talk of BNG tricks earlier. What does BNG stand for? Oh, that is Beetle and Grim, a champion in slot 8 that swaps with Delana, Beetle and Grim. You can rewind back there to earlier in the show to see what that trick was. Gecko, can you explain cores? Oh, that's a big one. You're new and nothing about it. Cores basically are an additional game, like a little mini game that you can play. You collect pipes from component chests and you place them around in order to move this energy around this field. You pump the energy to these different nodes. These nodes will give you bonuses. You can see a whole list of your bonuses right there. There's also an automation node, and that enables Modron automation so that the game will basically play itself if you set it up correctly. Yeah. Oh, Fedview's asking which areas are those for the Rhyme Blessing. It depends. Like, it's sort of at random. Some adventures have rhyme stages and some don't. There's a visual indicator, a banner, that'll say, like, this area is affected by the rhyme. I think. Clips 9000 question, bought the first familiar, the Mage Hand. How to use it? Can't find out how. Oh, yeah, so you'll find it in this box of familiars down here. This little box actually looks like the Mage Hand. You click on it, drag it out, and put it on the ground. Or put it on an ultimate, and it'll use that ultimate. Or put it on leveling up something, and it'll level up that thing. You can also move it around after you've placed it to whatever you want it to do. And it just clicks things for you. You can also use the F key to do it quickly. Exclamation mark familiars in chat will get you a clip where I'm explaining how to place familiars. Or maybe that's Gar that does it? Someone. It's a clip of one of us showing how to do that. I don't remember if it's me or Gar. Henry Lowen, by the way, regarding last stream, I just installed Idle Champions on your Kindle Fire. No issue at all. Other than that, it's an old and very underpowered tablet. Cool. I'm glad that's working for you now. Garugi, would it be possible to use Xeraphon to kill the last minion in boss areas when using Crawl if Gem is unavailable? I mean, I don't think Xeraphon instantly, like, assassinates the creature. Just imitates the creature. So, no, I don't think that would work. Dan SJG4B, why Electric Silvers Golds? I wanted to do something cool and it paid off. Don't actually do that. Don't actually use Electrum to gear up Seraphon. Quietly, I've saved about 90 Electrum chests. What should I open them for? Event champions. When a new event champion comes out, which will be soon, when a new event champion comes out, and you've unlocked them, that's when you open up your Electrum chests. And Commander Zaris question, any way to get motion component pieces other than breaking down on one components? No, not really. They are occasionally given away. But rarely. I think like only twice, maybe 3 times so far. Xenia's just given away free component pieces to people. Pretty much just have to break them down. And I never do. I never, ever do. I would not recommend it. Whew. And for question 50, because that's my personal goal every episode of Mark's Guiding Hand, I try to do 50 questions. For question 50, Martin asks, what's my favorite boss in the game? Tiamat's awesome. Tarrasca's awesome. Demogorgon's awesome. There's the big, McLarge, huge boss fights that are just so totally epic that you have to fight. Those are fantastic, but put those aside. I feel like I gotta say Mad Wizard. Just because of all the pain that we have put that poor old man through. That poor guy. I tried to give him his revenge when I did the Battle Ball game. I came up with the maddest wizard here to get revenge on the champions, and we had ourselves a good time. But I don't know, that feels like kind of a meme answer. So, I got a lot of respect for Hero of the Veil because it's a recurring boss fight that shows up in a lot of places. Hero of the Veil is also really, really good. It's a skeleton that hits multiple champions every time it swings its sword. I have to wrap up. I'm actually running late at this point. But I'm the last stream in the day, so it's fine. Yeah, there's nothing after me, so it's okay. It's like the first time ever that I actually get to run late. So, hey. Anyone who's stuck around for the whole thing, thanks. I'm tired. I'm gonna get some rest after this, but thanks for joining me for this episode of Mars Guiding Hand. Hope to see you all again next time. Next time will be Monday at 7 a.m. Pacific time. 10 a.m. Eastern time, if you're Eastern like me. And then I'll be on every day, baby. Monday through Friday, every morning. And then also Wednesday afternoon on top of that. 6 shows a week. But check out all the awesome shows that we have here. Coming up tomorrow, of course, we have Griddle Champions. Looks like I see Pain and Slay, and also Garwar's Guide, and then Bushwhackers, if you're into that game as well. You can follow Idle Champions on social media. Join us anywhere you like. Discord, Reddit, I'd recommend those. You can find me on Twitter at Ryan Blake Hall. It's my real name, but just call me Mars. That's what I'm used to. Thanks. And yeah, thank you to Conan Entertainment, as always. Thank you to my moderator, Martin, for helping me out so much today. Wherever you are in the multiverse, stay safe. Be kind to others. Be kind to yourself. Practice good mental health. And I will see you after the weekend. I actually see you moderating things tomorrow, but I'll see you on camera after the weekend. Monday morning. Be there. Until then, look sharp. Even if you're tired, look sharp. Bye-bye! Down the DPS versus the Tarrasque. Wow. Meep.